Hey, We Generation. My name is Jessi Cruickshank. I am hanging out with social activist and founder of Free the Children and the gentleman that I've had a crush on since I was 13 years old, the one and only Craig Kielburger.
How you doing?
Thank you for coming and making yourself at home here on the after show set.
So this is where it actually happens?
This is where the magic happens.
So wow, this is very MTV-esque.
I know.
Okay.
Well, you're MTV-esque, Craig.
I've never quite been described that way, but thank you for the kind words.
You're wearing a hip t-shirt, it works.
Well, indeed,
right?
I think it's hip because we had a very cool designer design one for us, kind of similar to it, except with hearts.
I heard about that t-shirt.
Indeed, I heard about it too.
Yeah.
I hear it's still online and tons of people are snapping it up like mad.
Well, I got a couple myself. Those are good ones.
Thank you again.
All right, so here's the deal. A little while ago, I asked people to send in questions for you because I know everybody has a burning question they want to ask Craig Kielburger. Got tons of responses. You're gonna hang out and answer a couple of them today?
I would love to,
okay.
Absolutely.
Perfect. First one comes from Connie.
Okay.
Connie says, Craig, if you can give any advice to young adults who are trying to start their own social revolution, what would it be?
Well, firstly, hi Connie. Thank you for the question. Any advice for your own social revolution? Couple points. One is say knowledge is power, especially for young people. Remember when we first started, a lot of adults looked at us and said, you guys are young and naive and idealistic, and you have to wait until you finish school, until you graduate, until you get a good job, until you become an adult, and then you can change things.
Yeah.
The way that we went back to them is we had the research, the facts, the stats, we knew the issues inside out, and when we challenged them, well, they had to listen. The second thing I would say is more people, more power. So gather friends, your schoolmates, sports, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Boys and Girls Club, neighbors, anyone. But when you gather enough people, then people will pay attention. We started as 12-year-olds. People ignored 1, 12 they heard, 100 they paid attention to. 1.2 million later, well, suddenly Free the Children's a movement.
Yeah.
And last but not least, don't give up. We need your help.
Here's what I was just out of high school talking to a lot of young people, some of who were involved with Free the Children, some who weren't. How do you kind of, when you're in high school, you know how being cool is the most important thing in the world. How do you convince your friends and other people's friends that doing this, that being a part of a movement like that is cool?
Jessi Cruickshank's involved. How much more cool than that can you get? Like, we're hanging on the MTV studios. No, in all seriousness, I believe that today, in the 60s, it was, the whole rock and roll mentality was cool. Today, I believe changing the world is cool. Look at every celeb who's getting behind causes, from Angelina to Brad, to ordinary individuals who recognize that being cool means standing up for what you care about. It means breaking free from the status, ignoring the cynics out there, being proud of who you are and what you believe. If you think about it, we're creating a revolution for our time. And this revolution is about kindness and about compassion and about social action.
Yeah.
There is nothing cooler than changing the status quo.
Absolutely.